Hi everyone, Alex here with you today. To watch or not to watch, that is the question, and today we'll discuss movie Bone Lake 2024, thriller, psychological thriller, horror, directed by female director Mercedes Breeze Morgan. Movie can be separated in two parts. First part of the movie is pretty much long, slow pacing and calm. It's starting like a drama about love, about relationships. We have a couple, Diego and Sage. They are in the difficult period of their relationships. Diego is changed his job. He was a teacher in the college, and now he decided to become a writer, and he doesn't have his job right now. He is not earning anything. Sage have job, and she is agreeing to financially support Diego for some period of time until the time he will start to earn money with writing his novels and books. But actually she is not really much happy about it. She is not really much believes into him. She is not really much likes what actually he is writing about. Also, these circumstances turning her off, and she cannot usually get orgasm while having sex with Diego. They are renting a huge, something like a mansion house far away from the town, nearby the lake, and they're planning to spend their weekends there. Diego is planning to propose, and he bought Elsa ring to propose. They're arriving to the mansion, and they like it. It's huge. It has a lot of space. The location is very beautiful. But right after their arrival, doors opens, and another couple coming in, saying that they booked Elsa this same house for the same dates with them. The guy name is Will, and the lady name is Sin. They are very much quite attractive and little bit strange and weird couple in a way. First, two couples trying to solve the situation, and they are discussing who should stay, who should leave. First, they're thinking to do it in a way of playing a game, paper, scissors, rock, and the guys was about to start playing, but Sin offered to try to stay together, two couples, both of them, and since the house is very big, try to spend time together, and if everything is okay, maybe they can spend weekend together and nobody needs to leave. If something will go wrong, if someone doesn't like anything, then they can come back to this idea of playing game and deciding who will leave and who will stay. First part of the movie, it's about relationships and how strong love can be, and can it survive some difficult times and circumstances, can it pass through some challenges, or it's not strong enough and it will fall apart. Diego and Sage starting to have a hard time there, because Will is trying to seduce Sage and Sin is trying to seduce Diego. Sin and Will, they trying to find a way to push Sage and Diego into sexual relationships with them. They seems are very good in psychology, in their people's reading. They can understand how the human are, just observing them, talking with them, asking questions. Seems they're finding some weak spots in each of our main heroes, in Diego, in Sage, and they trying to play some kind of their own game. And it's very interesting to watch this part of the movie, even it seems like a bit slow and might be boring, but it's interesting to observe and guess, will Diego will give up and sleep within. Or maybe Sage will give up first and sleep with Will. You will find out it if you will watch the movie, if their love survived these challenges or didn't. And it seems it will be all movie. It's like this, with drama, with a little bit of erotic there and psychological thriller. But our director gave us a spoiler, and the first opening scene showed us some violence and murder. So we already know that our movie will not be that much boring next, and will not be only about saving love, but we know already this movie will be also about saving lives, not only love. In my opinion, director made a bad move putting this opening scene at the beginning. If not this scene, you will be more surprised and will be more interested to watch and more excited when movie will get another turn. But we already know it will happen sooner or later, and we can guess and predict how the story will continue. Also, there was one scene when Will and Sin asking Diego and Sage to participate in breaking the lock in one of the doors in the villa, and inside they're discovering some newspapers articles about missing people. The interior of room also looks very weird. In my opinion, if normal people will get inside that room and see what is inside, they'll pack their things very fast and leave the place. But our heroes not doing it, maybe because it's the laws of genre that people usually do very much stupid things and continuing to do it. Otherwise, maybe there will be no thriller or horror movie story without this idiotic behavior of our main heroes. Spoilers will be ahead, guys, and next part of the movie will be much more dynamic. It will be much more violent and cruel, because Sin and Will, not an average couple that you can imagine. Actually, they're brother and sister. From teenage years they started to sleep with each other, and their parents busted them. Father beat them up, and what they did later, they killed their own parents. They dropped their body to the bottom of the lake, and they start to rent their house to the young couples, invite them to their house, and when they arrived, they start to play the game. Will try to seduce woman and sleep with her. Sin will try to seduce a man and sleep with him. Usually they are getting very much successful in the game, and after winning the game, they also killing both men and women in some cruel way. They dropping their bodies also to the bottom of the lake together with their cars. Some of their belongings they storing in the house, making some kind of museum, and also they have cameras around their house and they filming everything that happens. It's some kind of game and TV show they making for themselves. Maybe they got too much traumatized by what's happened with them and their parents during the teenage years. And our second part of the movie will be about saving lives, not only love, and we'll see if Diego and Sage will manage to survive of them, or at least maybe one of them will manage to survive. I'll not tell you how the story ends, because I really like this movie, and I'll give it 7 out of 10 rating, because not higher and not lower. Not higher because we have a lot of similar movies like this, like a Wrong Turn, House of Thousand Corpses, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and many others, even more fresh and updated movies. but still it was quite interesting to watch it, quite entertaining. I would recommend to watch this movie for all the fans of the thrillers, slashers, horrors. Thank you for your time. Put some likes, guys, subscribe to the channel, and I think couple that want to force to have sex with them is still chasing me, and I hear they are coming very much close. Sorry guys, I need to run.